All right, welcome back. Last we left the party. We had a courtroom drama in D&D, which is awesome. That was very good. And it was going very well in your favor as a supposed apparent Sheriff Mayor Beralian came in and said that you could be his sheriff and he would remain mayor, and that enraged Yates as he realized he was losing some of his grip on the town, and began to transform into a pale blue-skinned creature with red eyes and this lashy kind of tongue and pointed ears. And the ground started to shake. There was some combat that ensued. You realized that that Beralian isn't Beralian, maybe is Clint, you're not sure how that's happening, but he ended up taking out his clockwork guns and shooting Yates. Combat ensued, and then the ground came out from under you in the town hall, and everyone plummeted when we ended the episode last. At this point, I would like everyone to make dexterity saving throws, or I'll give you a moment to react to falling through if you have any minutes.
Reaction, thanks to my awesome anchoring rope, to catch me midair.
Okay, so you are dangling where you were standing.
Where
above,
I was standing,
which is right there.
And I think it goes 30 feet. I still want to be down here with him, but I want to way out. So I imagine Wheeler's like, hovering here, 30 foot up.
Okay, you are also hovering.
Yeah, he just looks down.
Yeah. And this is about 20 feet below the ground.
The ground, okay.
Of the
20-foot drop.
The rest of you, if you don't have any other options,
Double checking.
and you need to give me dex saves.
I got a nat 20.
No!
So it is very important that everyone knows, for the sake of the fan art, that Nexus just falls into straight superhero.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I won't even give you half damage for a natural 20.
Dex.
21.
Okay.
You said saving throw.
Yes.
Floating in.
You will take. Everyone takes 7 fall damage if you fail, only 3 if you pass.
20.
Pass.
10.
When I hit the ground,
Yeah.
there's a momentary loss of concentration.
It sure is.
But I am able to keep the words in my head, and people remain blessed.
Yes.
Awesome.
Lady has help.
I got a 10.
Yes. Lady
You got
Luck.
a 10? You take the 7. Poor Shiv.
And
It's okay.
prone.
And prone.
Oh!
Those that fell, and prone. Except for
How
the
dare
natural
you.
20.
How dare you?
I'm splooting.
That is him. Oh, and that's Catie. Yeah, so you're prone.
Sploot.
Yeah. And you watch as the 4 orcs and Yates, something was triggered and they float down to the ground.
Sorry.
They are.
People who saved are also prone or no?
People say they're also prone, but they took the damage. They fell.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, but they just took half damage instead because they
The
kind
other
of.
one was a nat 20.
Which
Yeah.
one is Yates?
Yates is the one in the middle.
This one?
This one?
Yeah.
No, should be the judge, because
That's
that's
the
who
judge.
I was next to.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the judge.
There
who is
are
currently
only
unconscious.
4 of them. There were 4 orcs and him.
Oh, I'm missing an orc.
I was about to say we're just down. We're short of body.
Missing an orc. Can you grab me that little
and who is this?
thing there?
This was
The judge.
That's the judge.
Wait,
Certainly.
deserve it. You deserve
And
it.
there's a bunch of people who had fallen as well. Basically, there's like 20 other people who are mangled and fallen and
they didn't
unconscious.
move. They didn't run. Oh, there wasn't enough time.
There wasn't enough time. Some of them ran, but there's about 20 people.
We did try to get them out.
With the minis. Yeah.
He tried so
I should have
hard.
had that here. Sorry.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Jules.
Julian.
Thank you,
Thank you, Julian.
He likes to move it.
Poke it up, Afro.
Thank you. All right. Okay. At this point, if everyone please roll initiative.
Wait, we're
Oh, we're re-rolling?
Have we?
I still have the
Oh, we
order.
still have it.
It would be Clint's turn. It would be Clint's turn.
It's
No,
Clint's turn?
Wheeler doesn't want to re-roll. It's Clint's turn. He's up first.
Okay.
He had the nat 20.
Just let me know when you get to
Is
13. Initiative's at 13.
Is that you?
Okay, so anything 13 or under?
Actually,
That's a good question.
So you can see the order there.
yeah, when we get back to Yates,
Oh,
let me
Clint.
know.
When we make it back to Yates, you got
Yeah.
it.
We can't find the Clint.
Yes.
we need a Clint
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Supposed to go look for the clip.
Oh, there. I thought there.
Isn't it Clint? That's the judge. That's
wasn't Clint.
5 of them. We still need a Clint.
Unexpectedly
We need
hooded
our best
Clint.
friend.
So what have we learned this week? Jason can't count, but we still love him.
Yeah.
Can't count. You really cannot count. Sorry, that's a deep cut. If you know that,
Here,
that's her. But
this will be a
And
Clint.
where
Thank you.
was the?
Where was Clint?
He was in the witness chair, which was.
Like here?
He wasn't in the witness. Oh, he was in the
Yes, he
witness chair.
was.
No, but he shot at the.
That's right, he got
Yeah,
up.
so
He
he would
got
be opposite the judge. So on the other end. No, opposite.
Here?
Yeah,
next to me.
right there, that area.
Perf.
Prone?
Clint is cool.
Also prone.
Oh man.
He's got a cool
Clint.
outfit on.
All right. Okay.
And I'm technically.
So technically, we're at the top of the order. Clint, right?
Yep.
Okay. Clint, you all watch as when he sits up, he kind of like shakes it off a little bit and starts to look around. All of you are dusty, and there's like dust in the air as the massive collapse has kicked up all this dust from this cavern. Actually, I'll say the first thing that you see here is that was moved. Can we move that rock back in the middle of those two other ones? That one right there. By your hand, closest to you. The other one. Yep. Move it to the left. Thank you. It's a roundish cavern, and you can see that there are tunnels that kind of lead out. So every space between is a tunnel.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, me neither.
and there is what looks like scaffolding that has been built up, but now has collapsed completely.
Okay.
That was used to do whatever they did in order to
To
bring it all
excavate
down.
this,
You do smell
okay.
some gunpowder and so on, so you imagine it was explosives that they used to bring down the
Okay.
the
But these don't look like they actually lead anywhere.
No, they
anymore.
kind of lead
Okay.
somewhere and then they stop because it all
Sure,
collapsed
sure,
down
sure,
and broke,
okay.
and it's all kind of gathered in the middle with the debris of the town
And
hall.
this is directly under the town hall.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't cross any of the area of any of the buildings to the right or left.
not
of
that
it.
you can,
Great.
not that you know of.
Okay.
This is like the exact size of the floor of the
Great,
town
perfect,
hall,
okay.
of the main floor of the
Main
town
floor.
hall,
Yeah.
like the audience area, audience hall. Clint kind of sits up, and you see for a second that he has this pale gray skin with these pupilless eyes, and for a moment, it then shifts to a human face with long brown hair, but wearing the same clothing that the mayor was.
Okay.
And he goes behind that pillar that's there. He's going to back up behind that pillar, and he's going to take 2 more shots at Yates.
And this is Yates, this one here? Is
Yeah.
Yates? Okay.
Yeah. That is going to be. Come on, Clint.
Come on, Clint.
21.
Yes.
Second one hits. So first one hits and does. Okay. Okay. All right. Next in the order is Wedler, followed by Shiv.
Wedler. Wedler's immediate reaction. This is one of the reasons I love this spell. Anchoring Rope is not just a practical spell, it has a reactionary option. When you start to fall, the rope will catch you. And it does. As it catches Wedler and he begins kind of dangling, and I imagine swinging a little bit. And since that is a reaction. Oh, Archie's over there. Ugh. I don't want to put Archie in harm's way. So instead,
Do it.
Wedler does the thing Wedler does best. Do they see me coming? They see me dangling up here, or they all focus on other things?
Well, it's obvious you're dangling there, so you're
So
not sure,
they
but-
can they're aware of me. Then I think Wedler from this height is going to do that thing he does where he swings and is going to try to release and barrel through this group of people,
Okay.
aiming for
Yates. Okay.
Hands out, wet hands out, because I
Yeah.
got something special.
Sure.
So let me know how you'd like me to
Acrobatics check.
achieve that. I'm sorry?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. So,
Come on, Lizard.
Do.
normal with
Monica.
just this dice, it's only a 7.
Yeah. And so I'm going to say that You end up landing like shy amongst the debris.
Okay.
Dex
that's fine.
save.
Dex save. Can do.
And put it in the middle of that debris there.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna do this. A 25 for the save.
Okay, so you manage not to take any damage,
Dope.
but you kind of tumble on the debris a bit.
Yeah. Wheeler goes "Ah!" as he kind of comes wailing out of the air, aiming to not take any damage. He was aiming for Yates' face, but we'll get there.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
I believe because I've taken movement, reaction,
Still have an action.
and my actual action. Did the swing count as my movement or my action?
Movement.
Great. Wheedler will then take his bolus as he kind of rolls maybe to avoid damage and is going to and toss it and attempt to get Yates' feet with it. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. I believe he is now restrained. His movement speed is 0. He needs to make a check to make sure he doesn't fall.
Right now, you need to make a check.
Because he may fall prone, dealing strength saving throw. Okay, so he needs to make a strength save.
He failed.
Great. He is now prone.
Yes.
And his movement speed is 0 until he's free. That means all of you gain advantage to hit him.
Except for you ranged people.
Yeah.
Oh, range doesn't get.
Range is now a
Disadvantage.
Oh,
However-
unless it.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Lots of target
I
rich
imagine he's
environment.
going to get up pretty quickly. A creature that can make it.
I also have
Bring
condition
yourself.
markers that I put over there for you guys.
Oh.
If you need them.
Great.
Okay, cool.
They're right here. I got you.
If you need them.
Oh,
You don't
good.
need them now, but I don't think anybody has a condition right now.
Yeah, I
What
don't
do we
think
do?
so.
Prone as a condition?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we have them on the side.
Perfect. Well, he's down one way or the other. Hopefully Archie can get to him because he'll be nicer.
Okay. All right, Shiv, you're up. Sully,
right.
you're on deck.
So-
Very quickly, DM, are these scores 5 feet or 10?
5.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we'll take a movement to not be prone, correct?
Yeah,
Half your movement.
Half my movement.
Yes, that's 15.
So right there. And would this be considered as half cover or?
The rock.
I would say half cover. It depends on who was looking at you, but if you were behind it and somebody was on the other side, it'd be half.
Okay, so I would like to come over here,
That's you can do
use that as half cover, and take a shot at them. All right, where's my gun? Come on, Lady Luck.
Who are you shooting at,
That was an
buddy?
8
Okay.
on my first.
We're shooting at this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna shoot.
Yeah, that is a
shoot
miss.
We'll call that orc 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay, Jason? Okay.
So and then again.
Can we do A, B, C, D?
Absolutely, you can.
Thank you.
Okay. So then for 4K again, I will use my bonus action.
Okay.
14.
That is a hit.
All right, fantastic. So then I will roll.
Come on, Stella.
Oh, actually, it's a good thing this came out because I missed it last time. So I rolled a 1 for damage initially with a plus 2 to make a total of 3. But as a gunfighter, when I roll a 1 on a damage die for an attack with a weapon which has gunpowder property,
Yep.
which is my rifle, I can re-roll the die and use the new roll, even if the new roll is again a 1. But
That's great.
Very nice.
I didn't realize that
Exactly.
for last time. But I was reading it, I was like, oh, how did I?
Yeah.
I think I was just so goddamn excited that I got to freaking hit something. I was like, yes, I'll take it. So let me re-roll it again for a 2 this time, for a total of 4 damage.
Okay, 4
Nice.
damage.
Yes.
And to who specifically?
Orc A.
Okay. All right. Got it.
So done.
And I think that will end my turn.
Okay, Sully, you're up.
All right. So he just kind of floating there, and he just casually floats down. And I need to. Sorry, right here. So math 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay. If I come down my full 30, they kind of float above. Because you said it was a 20-foot drop.
Yeah.
When I was 20 foot high, so if I come down 30,
You're still
Yeah.
10.
I'm still 10 feet off the
Yeah.
ground. Yeah.
Math.
But I am within 30 feet of the goons.
Yes.
Stop. I am going to look at Yates on the ground and go.
Yep.
I didn't think it was bedtime just yet. and the smoke on me is going to coalesce in the middle, and all of a sudden separate and go after 2 of the goons as I twin cast Puff of Smoke.
Nice.
So I need 2 deck saves from 2 goons. Let's say C and D.
Deck saves.
Yep.
What's the DC?
15.
Failed both.
Great. They were blinded to the start of my next turn.
They're both blinded. Okay, can we put a blinded?
Yay!
Yay!
You want A and B?
I said C and D.
C
I'm
and
sorry,
D.
C and D. Thank you.
No worries.
C.
Here you go. And
C grind.
as I see that, there's a grin as the gun comes out of my holster, almost as ethereal as I am, but it kind of has more of a physical form, and it's going
Wasn't going over it.
it's going to aim at C and shoot them. Yeah, I don't want to hit. I don't want to hit him. No, I don't. I don't want to hit you. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to shoot that one. Let's do at advantage. So 19 on a die. So yeah, that's going to be a 20 something to hit.
Yep.
26 to hit now. Wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. That has burst.
Woohoo!
Okay.
So that's going to be that plus 1. That's going to be 12 points of damage to C.
Orc C. 12 points?
12 points of
Okay.
damage.
Ouch. Got it.
Yep. That
He is not looking good.
That is my action and bonus action and movement.
Okay. All right. Yates raises his hands like this and he says, "Let's take the town." And you hear like
No.
from all of the tunnels.
No.
And out from 4 tunnels, I'm gonna do the one by Clint on the end.
It's a small green monster.
I'm gonna do one from behind Nexus.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna do one to the right of Shiv.
Oh boy.
And
Right here, this
It's
one.
raining men.
Yeah, we're about yeah.
and then one from
Hallelujah.
the one right near you, Shiv, right there. Yeah.
Another one
No, right there.
right here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, you go.
And that would have been.
So we
and
need
these
to add
creatures
some-
are like these hairless, kind of gangly creatures who are kind of running on all fours, and they get up on 2s and then back on all 4s, and they've got this massive lashing tongue that flies around with these red pinpoints for eyes.
Oh. Oh. What do you want to say?
Yeah, I can move one.
I'm just gonna put.
There, move that one up 10 towards Nexus. Move that one 10 towards Clint. Move that one 10 towards Shiv. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. And the ones that have reached are going to attack.
Are they just gonna go on Yates' turn
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll go now on
Okay.
his initiative.
We'll put. I'm just gonna to put them in order.
Okay. Sorry. So we're gonna go A, B, C, D in a circle.
Starting here.
Yeah.
Great.
So for Clint, that's not gonna be good. It claws into Clint with a 22 to hit. 7 points of damage Clint takes.
No, don't actually die. Don't do it.
B is going to attack Nexus. And you see it, and it comes down and it claws in your direction. That is a 10 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit? Oh man, I didn't expect that.
Squishy.
Only 4 points of slashing damage, but I need you to make a con save, please.
Boop, boop, boop. Oops. That's 5.
You are currently paralyzed. As you watch Nexus petrify, and then like her eyes are still moving, but she is still. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns. Okay? And you need to beat a 10 to come out of it. All right.
I like these things.
Those are nice.
Really cool, right? Yeah, you've never been at the table when we've
You
used
didn't
them.
say the right thing.
What?
Really cool, eh?
A?
Really cool, eh?
Really cool, eh?
All the subbing's been getting to you.
C is just going to move right beside Shiv.
Please.
D is just going to move right beside Archie.
How far?
Right to him.
He's gonna go under.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like that. Okay. And then Yates is going to point his gun in the direction of...
You gonna stay sitting down, lay down?
No, he's get him. No, he's not. He should be down.
He is prone.
Oh, he's prone.
He's prone because he's got a bolus around his feet. He has no speed.
Which means he can't
Which he
attack.
can't get up.
He can't get up. He has a 0 movement speed, which means he can't take a half movement to get out of his prone status.
Right, but he can try and get. He can use an action to get out.
He can try to break it. Correct.
Was it strength check?
It's a strength check, or he can try to do damage to the bolus and like cut it. One or the other. You have to do 5 hit points on it, or you can try to break it with a DC strength check. DC 15. 10.
But you can use it basically any weapon. You just have to do damage to it.
It has to be something slashing weapon. It can't. You can't like take a.
You can't shoot it.
I mean, I guess you could. I leave that up to you. I mean,
Okay.
it's just not written for
shoot.
guns.
Get an
Yeah.
accident,
He
you're down.
takes
I'm
one
just
shot.
saying, you
Does
shoot
he have
at
to?
it. You should also, maybe accidentally shoot yourself, but
Or like a ricochet.
If he rolls a natural one, that's what will happen.
yeah. But yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
yeah.
anything that will cutting. Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
he'll aim one shot at the rope as he kind of like.
Let me see what the actual
DC.
DC is. I believe range weapon.
It's probably AC, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
The range is 2 numbers. First weapon's only range is speed.
AC is 10.
10. Yeah, so it's just 10. It's the
Yeah.
same
So
thing.
he rolled a 22.
He has to do dealing 5. It does say slashing damage, so I leave that.
Oh,
up
it
to
does
you.
say
It's
slashing damage?
You can't do piercing. It has to
Yeah.
be slashing.
Okay. Then in that case, he is just going to just because his movement's 0 doesn't mean he can't shoot.
That is true.
So he is going to.
He's just got to do it from prone stasis. Bolas is the weapon of choice.
Because he's behind that debris, I'm going to say that he's. Oh, he can see Sully, who's in the air. He's going to shoot Sully.
Do you have disadvantage?
Yeah, he has disadvantage on that.
It's a strength, yeah.
It's because he's so prone.
No, not
No, prone will get advantage
prone
on.
to-
The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls if they are prone.
Oh, okay.
Is it melee attacks or?
Oh, that's
Any
a
attack they make.
Wow.
Wow, I
Yeah.
That's
did not
amazing.
know that.
Yeah.
I thought that
Nice.
was- yeah.
Fails his first one. Second one is
And then an
a.
attack roll against the creature has advantage
It's
not
if
gonna
the
be
attacker
enough.
is within 5 feet.
Yeah, I knew that. Okay, now.
Does an 18 hit?
He's like still on the ground. He goes, "You need to try a little harder." And that primordial smoke reaches out. As I use ill-fated words, it's my reaction.
Yes.
Roll a d4.
Will you still take damage from this?
I'm going to roll and find out.
Oh, okay.
No. We'll see.
I just don't know if you're just damaging me back or you're
Oh, no.
or it's
3.
negating your damage.
Oh
Okay.
no. I am trying to lessen the
Lessen the
roll
damage,
itself.
got it.
It was an 18.
No, I haven't said it yet.
No,
Uh,
was
to hit.
18 to hit.
You said 18 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I guess roll a 3 on my die, which makes it a 15. 15 does not
Okay.
hit me.
Fair enough. Okay.
He's gonna keep punching
Cool.
you this
No,
whole
no.
time.
Yes.
All right. That was Yates. That was those creatures.
That makes it
Archie's turn.
Archie. All right. There's a moment where I'm kind of stuck in the ground because there's spikes just sticking in the
Oh,
ground.
bless
And
his
it ta-
heart.
I'm having to do the turtle thing a little bit, and it takes me about half my movement to stand up.
That's nice. I love it.
And then I'm just gonna fall over forward onto to Yates, and take my my attacks at advantage.
Yes.
So you don't have to be reckless because you already get it.
You already get it. yeah.
Already
Good
got
call.
advantage.
Advantage.
And you've got +4 to hit on all
And
your
I got a
attacks.
+4 to hit.
D4 to hit.
So, yes, D4.
All right,
not
so that one will probably hit, but just in case for advantage. I rolled 2 11s, so I'm going to roll my D4 on top of that, plus my regular hit modifier. So that's +3, so that would be 14 plus 4. That's 18
18
Nice.
hits.
to hit for the bite attack.
Your to hit is only a +4.
Maybe. I
That
think
feels low to you.
Does it feel low?
Continue, sorry.
Yeah.
It's a 6.
That's a 6 on the die for 12. No, I mean
12
12,
for
damage.
12 damage,
It
got it.
was 18 to hit.
And you bite right the hell into him.
And then I'm you see these spikes kind of protruding from Archie's, like his knuckles. They're just getting longer and longer as he gets like more and more angry. And I'm gonna try and just shove these spikes right into his torso with a bonus action attack. That's a 16 on the die. That'll be a lot. And so that'll be 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Get him, Archie.
All right, and then that's just a D4 plus. So that's 5 piercing damage.
Okay, got it.
And he's grappled by me.
Okay.
Oh.
Nice. All right. He's in a bad way. I like it. Okay. That was Archie. Now the orcs will take their shots.
2 are blinded, just remember that.
Yeah. Do they get checks at all?
At the end of the turns.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I just lied to you. Sorry. They are blinded to the start of my
His turn.
Start of my turn.
Start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to move back just backwards towards the tunnel a bit, like 10 feet each, just to kind of like get out of the way. The one on this side is also going to back off. Yeah. And that one is going to take a disengage action from. No, he's not. He's going to pull a Bowie knife from his other side. It's like this big kind of Bowie knife. So, and he's going to attack Archie. So the one in the back is going to shoot at Archie.
Okay.
This one?
Yeah. Because
Is
he's
that not in the
currently on his.
Or is
No,
that-
that
okay.
doesn't
Yeah, that's
matter.
We're not doing that stuff.
B.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
That is going to be 10 points of
All right.
piercing damage for the
Hell.
first shot, for his shot. And then the other one is going to try and stab you.
All right.
That is going to be a 16.
If it meets, it beats.
Okay. And that is going to be 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing damage. Half to 5 or 4?
Sorry?
4.
Half to 5 or 4?
4.
Okay.
We're rounded down.
Okay.
Um.
And 1 second. That was a melee attack.
Yes.
All right. He takes 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
There's the spikes on my
Which
back
one was that?
gouging. The
That
one that
was-
melee attacked me. I think that was it A?
A? Okay.
Yeah, A, B, C, D.
Yeah. And then, actually, the two in the back are going to crouch prone. No, they're going to take a dodge action, actually.
Okay.
Just kind of like trying to be defensive, and they kind of like, while they can't see, obviously.
I forgot my rage damage on one of them attacks on Yates. It's just another 2. Sorry.
Another
about
2 on Yates?
it. Yep, sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That is the orcs. Nexus, you are up.
Can I just make my con save first? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
That's a nat 20.
No!
So I guess, can I still move?
Yeah, sorry.
It doesn't specifically say end of turn, so that would
Yeah.
change that.
Start of it.
Start a turn.
Hang on. That was from the
We don't
claw,
have to do
right?
anything else.
Yeah.
That's,
That's
yeah,
what-
from the
that's
zombie,
what-
whatever these things are to the dead.
At the end of each of its turns. Target repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
So that would just end the turn. Then.
Yes.
If a humanoid creature is paralyzed for 2 or more rounds, consecutive or non-consecutive, the creature. Okay, never mind. That's something else.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's at the end of your turn that you do
Okay.
that save. So you were still paralyzed until, so you can do it now,
Okay.
and then hopefully you're.
Yeah, I
And you
think-
rolled a natural 20, so you're unparalyzed
Cool.
at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
I know it's the end of my turn, but do cantrips count as an action?
Yes.
Okay, then never mind.
Yes. Or unless they say bonus
Unless it
action,
says
but
it's-
even still, you can't do anything when you're paralyzed.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, you're up. Wheeler on deck, or Clint's on deck.
Click.
Okay, I am going to stand up.
Yeah.
I'm going to move There is a burst of speed as I continue on, almost acting with cunning grace.
Yes.
I draw my poignard and I try to drive it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Get you a piece, Smith.
so let's see if it's a natural 20 on the advantage. It is not, however, that is still a 24 to hit.
Hit.
There's another dice on that, but I don't need it.
Double. Two dice bursts, right?
No, I'm using a dagger. I'm not
Dagger.
using a black powder weapon.
Exploding
no.
dagger.
So that's
That's okay, so good
6,
damage.
12, 17, 21 points of damage.
All right. He like rasps and screams out in pain. 21. Okay, good. All right.
And I will remain there.
Okay.
He's still alive, old Yates.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't look like
Clint is up. Clint is going to turn. What's he going to do? He's going to turn and attempt to shoot him at point blank.
Nice.
Actually, he's going to turn and withdraw and take an attack of opportunity.
On this guy behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it moves, so he's going to move back to with his back to Shiv,
Nice.
Oh,
and then he's going to.
Cute.
Nice.
That is going to. What is that going to hit?
Oh, things are gonna get here.
That hits.
I
That hits.
Dex.
5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 17 points of damage to Ghoul A.
Oh, it's a ghoul.
Oops.
That helps me label it more accurately
Yeah,
because I'm
Wedler, you're up.
Okay.
Shiv, you're on deck.
That's what we were.
Yeah.
All right. So I have two options here. Option B is the most chaotic. Option A is just normal chaotic. Anybody have feels about how much chaos we
It's the
want?
last
you gonna-
guy.
It's your.
Make a choice.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna affect y'all. Okay.
It's fine. We're already
All right.
affected by a bunch of things. So.
I'm fine.
Wedler pulls 2 sticks of red dynamite
Yeah.
from his belt pouch. The fuse is short on them at the moment. Not all the dynamite they have, and he quickly kind of throws something around it to bind it and lights it. And he lobs. I can go 60 feet. He lobs it here. He's aiming for on the back side of them, so
Okay.
hopefully it will collapse this section
Okay.
and catch these 2 blinded
Let's go,
doofuses.
Wedler.
Okay.
Okay, so this is how dynamite works for those of you that don't know. I have to make a ranged attack with it. I can throw it to any point up to 60 feet away. Each creature within 5 feet of that point. Okay, so I don't even have to make a check. Wedler puts him in his sling. You see, like, whoosh,
Nice.
and lobs it. Yeah, it can be rigged. So they have to make a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, which they're going to have to do at disadvantage because they are blinded.
Okay.
You know what? Dynamite.
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 Miss Dynamite.
Their dex saves are 8 and 12.
12 meets.
Okay.
So one of them does okay, the other one does not. So the one that
C doesn't. D does.
D does. So D will take half of what I'm about to roll. Oh no, and I did 2 sticks, so it's actually 4d6. He will take all of it. I've been waiting on dynamite, y'all.
Somewhere check off is smiling.
Yeah.
14 points of damage for C, 7 points of damage for D.
Okay. So one more time.
14 points for C.
Goes down.
Yes.
And how many points for D?
7.
Got it.
And just to make sure that there is no, I gotta get rid of 2 sticks of dynamite. Save one for the bank. I don't think there's anything here I can do yet. Yeah, so then you make up anything else you want. So thank you.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
Hopefully this.
All right. Shiv, you're up. Sully, you're on deck.
Stabilized.
Okay. So for Shiv, because he's using a rifle, he's going to. And each one of these you said 5, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Once he
That'll be
gets
double. That'll be double movement to climb that.
And so he's going to use what he has, which is aggressive, allows me an additional. What was it again? Where is it? As a bonus action, you can move up to your speed towards a hostile. Towards a hostile. Damn it. Okay. You know what? I'll just keep him there to give him some distance. And he's going to first attack the one next to Nexus.
Okay.
So that would be Ghoul B.
Golby.
Okay.
Golby. And he's going to roll. Oh no! I accidentally hit the. Wait, no. That is a 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
That does not hit. I'll do it again.
Were you blessed?
I was.
Yes.
So
Roll a d4. Or can't you? Yeah, you can use it on your attack.
is that for plus 2
Two
attack?
attack rolls.
Two attack, okay, yeah.
1d4 on every single attack until I lose concentration.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
And every saving throw as well.
Plus 3 to make it a 11 to hit.
Not enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
And then,
Worth a
alright,
shot.
yeah, and then I'll do it again for my bonus action.
No!
That was a nat 1. Oh, can I? Would this affect it? No, that's crit.
There's no way.
And are we officially doing misfires?
Yeah.
Because this would qualify.
You
as
sure are.
Yeah.
So it's going to take you around to just, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Which you're lucky because typically with nat ones, with ranged weapons, I have whoever's in the way make a saving throw
Yes.
or take the damage. But we'll do a misfire instead.
okay.
These are gunpowder rules from Tome of Heroes.
Yeah.
Sure.
So, how would you like that to?
So you go up to shoot and you try to shoot and it jams.
Okay.
And it's like
Not again. No,
so you're gonna have to take an action to unjam it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was Shiv. Sully, you're up.
Y'all both were over there. Oh, that's not good. But you know what? It's also okay. I see the one that's on Archie. Again, some of the essence comes off of me. I'm gonna float. Again, I'm 10 feet up ground. I'm just gonna move like 10 feet, like right above Wedler. You go, good job, little guy. And as I just kind of just hover forward, looking down. Sorry, I need to count something out. That's there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Again, I'm essentially actually here.
Right.
Some of that smoke again comes off of him. Am I gonna twin it? Yeah, I'm gonna twin it. As A and B need to make dex saves.
Puff
of
orc
smoke.
A and B
Orc A and B, sorry. I know those people are there. Well, yeah.
needs to make saving throws.
Need to make saving throws, please.
Did you say
Dex.
death saves?
Dex saves.
Oh, dex saves. I was like, death saves?
The dex, hey, I mean, sure.
What kind of crazy ass Kobold Press content are you using?
Crazy ass kobolds. 3 kobolds in a trench coat. For these rules.
I mean, that was fun.
Dex saves, got it. First one is a 13.
Fail.
Second one's a 15.
That means.
4
Oh,
is the last one.
we only need 2.
Oh, so yeah. So the first one fails. The second one's 16.
So A, the one that's Archie is A, I believe.
Yes.
Yep.
Correct.
That one fails. That one succeeds. I'm gonna take this ticket off of him.
Oh, yeah, because he's. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring him.
Thank you. And as he's blinded, as you know, he's his vision's blurred. I say that to help you out a little bit, big guy. And I say, this won't hurt you, I promise.
It's fine.
And I hold the gun out at Yates, because Yates is still on the ground. Great. I hold the gun out. It actually floats to my hand, and I almost grip it. And my eyes are already glowing. You really see it's kind of faceless, but you clearly see glowing orange orbs as there is a glow in the middle of the gun. And then something small just pierces through. Doesn't look like it's a bullet, but something pierces through and goes directly to Yates. And when it reaches, it starts to grow and grow. Doom! Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. That scared me. I was like, oh!
As I cast Solitary Fireball. Solitary Fireball. is essentially fireball, but only hits one person.
Wow.
So they need to make a dex save, please.
That's the 8.
Yep.
Fails.
Great. They will take a 66 fire damage.
What?
How much times do you hit that?
66 fire damage.
Thank you for that.
And as it hits,
6.
as it hits, you see it as kind of you would think it's like an impact and go away. That's like smoldering. As I make it a lingering spell, and I'll explain what that means in a second.
I thought you said 66.
Oh, 66.
Oh, no.
I heard that. That's still a ridiculous number.
Like, oh my god. Everybody else
Okay,
go home.
19 points of fire damage.
Got it.
And a lingering spell. Sorry, my stuff is just all out of whack.
You're doing great.
This is
Oh dear.
Where are you at? Where you at? There you are. Like,
That's
each
the
time
sound
I reloaded it, it goes away. It's
like feedback.
Okay, there we are. Lingering spell. There we are. Lingering spell. When you cast a damaging spell with an instantaneous duration that requires a saving throw, you can spend a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level to prolong the spell's damage. A creature that failed the saving throw against your original casting must succeed on the same saving throw at the start of my next turn, or take half the damage.
All right.
okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Now, if we touch him, are we now
Nope.
affected? Okay.
Because best part about solitary fireball, it does not ignite other flammable objects.
Oh, dope skis. Because I got a lot of them on me.
And that's that. That's what I'm going to do.
Pretty. That.
Well,
Cheers.
Cheers.
that's excellent.
Okay.
It is Yates' turn.
Oh. He's gonna attempt to break the vines.
He can do it with a strength check if he doesn't want to try to cut them.
He'll try to cut them.
Okay.
And trying to cut. Sorry, what are the rules for trying to cut?
He needs to roll a 10 or higher, and
Yeah.
then he has to do 5 points of damage.
Or a
Slashing
strength check?
Slashing damage.
And he has to do how many points of slashing?
5. That's basically the HP of the bolus. I love the fact that he's stripped up with like the most simple weapon.
And what's the DC for the strength check?
Just 10 to hit. It's 10 to hit it, 5 points of HP for the bolus.
Accurate.
I'll try. He'll try to break it.
Okay.
16 plus
it's a hit.
3 is 19 strength damage.
So
strength.
he definitely can cut through it. It's just doesn't do enough. Does he do enough?
No, I said I was
He's
going to try
breaking
strength
it.
to break
Strength
it.
to break.
I was trying to
by
decide which
hand.
one
I
was
got you.
better.
I see.
So he breaks out of it.
Yeah.
Can you add 4 points of damage so some of that fire siphons back to me as I life drain? So he's going to take 4 extra. This is going to be important. He's going to take 4 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Maybe.
Can
Who
he
does?
take necrotic?
Yates.
No.
Okay.
He's immune to necrotic?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Should try those.
Then that's noted.
But that was his action to break free.
Yes.
I had a feeling. This is why you
He's going to get up.
His speed is 0.
Great.
It
not
isn't
anymore.
now. He's
Yeah, it
broken
is.
the
He's
bow.
grappled by me.
Oh, sorry, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have had to break the grapple before you could break the bolus.
No.
Because it's right at his feet, right?
No.
You're in grapple with him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but grapple you can still attack.
Yeah.
Grapple
You can
is just-
attack,
is
you
just
just-
0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't have it.
so yeah,
operation.
he's still grappled.
So he's still there.
He's
That's
just
fine.
like kicking around.
Yeah, stand
I feel
up.
like we need
I like to think that there's just a spiny protrusion going through his shoulder and into the ground.
I like it.
Wow.
That's excessive.
Sorry. My apologies if that's a flag.
No, not at all.
It's actually
All right.
pretty dope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is
Pretty legit.
Ghoul's turn.
It is.
And that one is going to attack Nexus again. But this time it's going to bite. Try to bite Nexus, and that's going to be advantage because you're paralyzed. First one, I rolled an 18. Second one, I rolled a 14. So the 18 is going to be a 23.
So you weren't paralyzed, but
20,
you will be.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Is it the condition paralyzed?
Yes.
What does he try
So-
to bite? Maybe he
This
tries
is
to
a
grab
crit.
my metal arm and then he.
They're all
Oh no!
auto
At the
crits.
end of Nexus's turn, so all the way
It's
through
not my
Nexus's
turn
turn,
yet.
You were
Yeah, you're right.
unparalyzed.
No, she weren't. She wasn't paralyzed.
And then
Not paralyzed. Sure, you're not paralyzed
Yes,
anymore.
you know.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
she
your saved.
saved.
At the
You
very
killed
Yeah,
her.
yeah, you
got
saved,
20.
but my 14 still, my 14
It still
plus
hits.
still hits you.
But yes.
But
Yeah,
at least you're
doesn't-
not critted.
Yeah.
But you
not
still
auto-crit.
take 13 points of slashing damage from his, or no, sorry, of piercing damage from his bite.
13.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That one is gonna close to Shiv, and it is going to attempt to claw at you. That is only an 8 to hit. I'm assuming you.
That's Shiv, right?
Huh?
You
Yeah,
said
Shiv,
Shiv?
yeah.
No, yeah, it doesn't.
The one behind Archie is going to come to Archie and try to claw at him.
Yeah,
Oh, that one, no worries.
That is going to be 14.
don't hit.
Okay. The one over there is going to
We'll
go
see.
to Clint.
We gotta handle that.
Oh.
Oh, I got plans for them.
Cool.
Oh my God.
Paralyzed.
Okay.
Escape, right? Make sure they go teaming up whatever they're going.
17 to hit on Clint, which hits. That's going to be 2d4. 6 points of damage to Clint,
Okay.
and he is going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Clint.
Clanty boy. Clanty boy, you're
Natural 1.
Oh.
Clint is now paralyzed. If you can give him the paralyzed
I
condition.
surely
please.
can. This is so cool.
I have one.
And then there was one more ghoul. Where's the fourth ghoul?
The ghoul is over here behind Archie.
No, but there was
I've
one
missed.
more.
No.
That's 4.
one,
I
That
did
was
all
my
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also now, down the hall over on the end, you hear this like,
What if instead
What
we
nonsense?
It's the mayor.
We are.
The mayor?
as
Wild
a
Wild West.
large, ogre-sized
Yeah.
ghoul
What?
enters the chamber.
Absolutely not. I quit.
I object most heartedly.
And he gets in. He's right in.
He can't even fit.
Yeah, he can. Don't lie to me.
He can't fit, Jason!
We have to move rocks, Jason.
And he gets there and he goes, and this massive lashy, imagine like a venom tongue
Does he
lashes out.
qualify as undead or a giant?
Undead.
We got some clerics in this house.
And
do we?
What are you gonna do, guys?
We're dead.
Kill it.
Okay.
Now this, I can definitely put a stick of dynamite in that back pocket.
in that pouch. He comes down and he is going to swipe at Clint,
No.
Square
who is currently paralyzed. That's a natural 1 too.
dummy.
So as he does that, he misses Clint and smacks that ghoul
Yeah.
instead.
Supply-
We have to avoid the comments. He's paralyzed, so it's at advantage.
Oh, you're right.
You so right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're so right, Omega.
You know, they're like, he's actually paralyzed!
2. So you rolled a 2, which still doesn't hit.
Oh, great.
That's
Okay.
fine. So at least,
Ooh.
at
Does
least,
he, but he doesn't hit this guy?
yeah.
Okay.
So he doesn't hit him. It's fine. That was his attack.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, we know.
All right. That was all the ghouls. Archie, you're up.
I need to add this new ghoul.
Come on, Arcturus.
Big
Alright. At the top of my turn, because he's grappled by me, he just immediately takes 4 piercing damage.
Okay. Yates.
Yates do. And he's still prone, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
And he's starting to, you're close up now. He's starting to show some serious damage.
before I take a bite, I'm gonna yell over at the sheriff, Nexus. And then you see like the lower jaw extend a little bit, and the bottom tusks get a little longer, and he starts just lashing into the Yates.
So you yelled to me Nexus' name?
Yep, that's all I can get out. So that is dirty 20.
That's a hit.
All right.
This is Yates, right?
Yep, and so that'll be 11 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And now I'm going to try and stick my other fist right through his other shoulder. Advantage, 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. And that'll be 7 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
And he double grapple. Not that that really matters.
More than before.
Just extra hugs.
Yep.
Okay.
Bear hug.
All right.
I like to think he's thoroughly pinned to the ground right
Orcs.
It is the worst.
They are not blinded anymore.
One is.
This one.
Oh, because they were blinded this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
he was
so that's fine.
confident.
But the other
There
ones
was some-
are not. The
yeah.
other one is not.
He's dead, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but the A is not anymore.
So
Correct.
A is, B isn't, D isn't.
He will be blinded until May his next turn.
Because he just got
Because he
blinded.
just got blinded.
Okay.
But these two are not.
Yep.
Okay, got it. All right.
You know what? I'll mark that. That's
He is going to
That's
shoot.
an A.
The one back here is going to shoot at Archie,
He's dead.
of course. Miss again. The one back here is going to shoot at Archie as well because he's doing the most damage to Yates, and they are protecting Yates. That
Didn't somebody get throw a fireball?
that is a yeah.
No, don't hit me. I'm good. Actually, no, great.
Just stopping Yates from getting anywhere. Anyway, it doesn't matter. 18.
18 hits.
That is going to be
How far away?
11.
11 points of piercing damage.
And then the one right beside you, Archie, is just going to like blindly slash at you with that Bowie knife he has in his hand.
Yep.
That's not going to be enough.
All right.
And that's all the orcs, right? Okay.
correct, because C is.
Because one is dead, right? Nexus, you're up.
Okay.
Smith, you're on deck.
Nexus is going to look at this big guy who just here.
Yeah.
And she's gonna.
Sorry, move him towards his flank. Yeah.
Oh boy, what I would like to do is Nexus is gonna grab her left hand
Yeah.
with her right hand. And she's gonna kind of like just pull.
Okay.
And as she pulls the sort of like humanoid covering off of this hand, she's gonna pull off a couple of her fingers here, a couple fingers here. So basically what you're left with is this sort of like point.
Oh.
Nice.
And it's just, you see like sparks and like some wires and some stuff just happen, and she sort of throws that done. And she's gonna run here. And what I'm going to attempt to do, I need him to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
The ogre.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It's kind of 13.
Only a 12.
Okay.
Dope.
She is gonna take this sort of like sharp, jagged hand and go just straight across his Achilles tendon.
Oh!
As she casts Lacerate for 4d8 damage, which is going to do 21 slashing damage.
Oh, moly!
Nicely done. 21.
Yes.
Whoa.
It goes, and then screams out in pain. Okay.
That was dope.
directly under him.
That was so dope.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Hey, bud.
Okay, cool. All right. That was Mr. Smith, you're up.
Yes,
Someone's on
so
deck.
Yates is on the ground being held down by Archie. He's thrashing around. I'm trying to pick my moment. And I roll a 15. No, I don't.
Yes.
I roll a 19 to hit Yates.
That is a hit.
As in the moment I put it under there and I try and take out one of his arteries under it.
Oh, yes.
I'm basically trying to take out tendons to stop him from being able to do anything.
Not bad.
12, 16 points of damage.
Nice. Got it.
And then that is me done.
Okay. Clint is up. He is paralyzed. He starts a saving throw at the end of his turn. Let's see what happens. I think it was a... What did I say the saving throw was originally? 10? He passes.
Dope.
So he's no longer paralyzed.
Okay.
So we can take the condition off. That is his turn. Weedlear, you're up. Shiv, you're on deck.
Weedler sees this situation here and them
Yeah.
attacking Archie, and he is not okay with that. And he kind of plops up and goes, nah! And basically runs, and I guess I'm going to take an attack of opportunity if I pass in front of him, aren't I?
If you leave a space.
Well, he wasn't attacking me because I'm
No,
going
no,
from
no.
here.
So if you leave a space, so if you pass him and then keep going, but as long as you're still adjacent to him,
What happens if I go behind him?
same thing.
Same thing. Okay. Well,
So,
then,
so where do you want to be?
so this guy. Well, I am.
tell me where you
I-
wanna end up.
I am here.
Yeah, tell me where you want to end up.
It's not about ending up. It's about which one I'm going to attack. So if this is actually in my way and I can't get to the blinded one,
You can.
You can go to
there
there
and not get an
and
attack of
not be
opportunity.
and not take an attack
Yeah,
opportunity,
because you're
great.
still
Then Weedler
engaged.
will make a running dive at this blinded guy, and you see he on the way he goes. He goes. You're gonna find out why they call me wet hands.
And he goes,
And Wheeler goes, ah! And as he puts his hands out, he casts a cantrip that I'm in love with. It's called Caustic Touch. Your hands sweat profusely and become coated in a film of caustic slime.
what the?
Make a melee spell attack against a creature you touch. On the hit, they take acid damage.
You wrote that just for Weedler.
I literally
Not
found
fair.
this spell and I was like, is there a more perfect Wheedler spell?
That's
I think
hilarious.
not. So I'm going to make that roll. Hold your breath, everybody.
With advantage.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay.
I can make it with advantage just
Yes.
so I get in that 20. No? Okay, I do it again. Oh, so close, but no. So dirty 20 to hit. He has to make... He does not get any kind of roll against it. Oh, no, that's if you're I'm not concentrating on a spell. So he just takes a d8 of acid damage. So 7 points of acid to the face. This blinded guy.
Of the blinded guy, that's A.
Yes.
That is a
7 points.
Yep.
Okay.
7 points, correct.
Ah, he yells out and screams.
Put my little sticky caustic
gross.
hands right on his face.
Yep.
DM, point of order, because cheater is no fun. Did this ghoul get an attack of opportunity on Nexus when I walked by him?
You're still in the
You're
space.
still in
Okay.
space.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you
just wanted to
technically
check.
were in.
Yeah,
You didn't
thank you
leave
so
in
much.
You're
space,
cool.
so,
I
okay.
appreciate that. Shiv, you're up.
Legit.
Sully, you're on deck.
Okay. Because it's tough to do anything in that position. So Shiv is probably gonna get he's gonna get attack of opportunity, but he's going to want to get. Oops, so sorry.
No, the bridge!
Basically use his movement to see if he can get up to the top of that.
So it's 10 per level.
Right. So that'd be 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this considered difficult terrain? These
Yeah.
rocks. Okay.
So it's half movement.
Okay. So that's
What's
what he
your full
rolled.
movement?
30.
So you can only move 15 because this is considered difficult terrain.
Okay.
Well, it's
Right.
I'm saying half move. Yeah, exactly. So you can only get to the first
The
level.
first level.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's better, though.
So
Yeah.
that's what he will try to do.
You are leaving a space so he gets an attack of opportunity,
Okay.
which is not going to be enough.
Okay. So he's gonna get up there, and from there, he sees this giant freaking creature run through, and he's going to focus his gun on that.
Your gun is jammed. You need to use it.
Sure is.
You have to take your
Alright.
action to unjam your
Thank
weapon.
you. So
yeah.
I'll take my action to unjam. You see him sitting up there, and then come on, and finally clicks into place. And he's gonna use his bonus action to hit the ogre.
Action economy.
Oh yes. Okay. 19 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. And so, come on. 6 piercing damage.
Nice.
Got it.
Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad.
That's something.
Cool. All right. Shiv, that's your turn. Sully, you're up.
I see Archie. Yates is on the ground. Yates doesn't look good. Sully is not about getting the final blow. That's not his MO. As long as Yates is dealt with, he's dealt with. So he looks at Smith and he looks at Archie and say, handle that. And he's going to float this way ever so slightly. Maybe like come like 15 feet this way.
Yeah.
Kind of just land right here. Let's just move 10 feet. I want to still be in range of them just in case I need to use stuff. Actually, sorry. Oh, that's evil.
Oh.
Whoa.
What you got?
I'm using my reaction to use an ability from my that I got from my feet called Sorcerer's Vigor. When I start my turn and have no sorcery points left, I can use a reaction to roll 1 hit die.
Now let's go.
All right, 2. That's not bad. Roll the die and add your Constitution modifier, which is +2. Basically I'm refilling my sorcery point pool.
That's dope.
Okay. But also, Omega, at the start of your turn, Yates takes 9 points of fire damage.
So he needs to make a save.
Yeah.
He's got
What's
to
the
make a
save?
save.
What's the DC?
15.
I thought he failed the save.
It's a save. No,
he takes half
he makes
damage.
another save.
Not enough.
Every time.
Not enough?
No. So he takes 9 more?
9.
Yeah.
9 more.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Burn alive, baby.
sorry. I guess got all. Yes. So I'm going to get all 4 of my.
It's just him that takes it though. No.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah.
It's not an area effect. Okay.
Yep. But as I get all my I'm using my reaction I can use to do that. As I float over, I look down at Yates and I look at the big ogre and I go, I speak in primordial, but us humans but here, porque no los dos. And 2 fireballs go out at the same time. I like to win the spell. And I'm going 1 at Yates, 1 at the big guy.
Dex saves.
Dex saves them both.
Oh, that's dope.
Dex save for the ogre is 18.
That saves will take half damage.
And Dex saves from Yates is a
He's no longer restrained, correct? We get
19.
No, he's grappled.
Grappled, not restrained.
Okay, great.
19.
You said 19?
Yeah. So both of them pass.
Great. I've already used my reaction. That's totally fine. It wouldn't matter anyway. That's fine. Both of them pass. But it's still going to be 6d6 damage halved. Ooh, yeah. 18.
Nice.
18, 22, 23. Halved is 11 to both.
Got it. Okay.
That was my action.
Reaction.
Reaction. A little bit of movement.
Yeah.
A little bit of movement. I'll just come for 10 more. If I can, laying here probably. And just to make sure that Nexus is safe, I need a dex save from this one.
Goolby.
Yeah.
Gooby.
Gooby.
Golby.
To puff of smoke.
I hate him so
Okay.
much. God, twice.
All right. While you're, who's blinded?
Don't know. Wasn't my decision.
Oh,
I'm waiting for the dex save, sorry.
sorry.
That was
No worries, no worries.
There's a lot going on, DM.
It's okay.
Sorcerer's kind of
Who is?
Ghoul.
rule number B. Yes, I said number.
Dex save for that is a 17.
Alright, good. Not blinded.
Okay.
Blinded.
All right. Yates opens up his jaw and attempts to bite you.
Give him the teeth.
With disadvantage.
Oh, it's, yeah, no.
No? Why?
He's prone.
I
No,
think they'll
he's
use
gra-
ranged attacks as disadvantage, I think. Right? No?
He's considered restrained, which means he's still in a grapple. He's restrained. He still gets disadvantage.
No, restrained is only 0. Your speed is only 0. You can still attack normal. But if he's prone,
Prone. The creature has disadvantage
prone
on attack rolls.
because he's prone, not because he's
prone.
restrained.
Yes.
Sorry, wait. I don't want to go. Is he restrained?
He's not restrained. He's grappled.
That's okay. We keep using
Yeah.
different words.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
No
Yeah.
worries.
I should know. I didn't know. Oh, never mind. Go. I'm done. I'm drinking.
It was
But yes,
saves.
Still disadvantage.
13?
No. Well, I do unless we're doing contested. Are we doing
No,
contested?
no. He's just trying to bite you.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
AC? Okay.
Oh.
And then he's going to try and bite you again.
Yeah, bring it.
That is going to be a
is he prone?
16.
Is he not?
If it
He
meets,
is
it
prone.
beats.
Oh, he is.
He hasn't had the chance to get up yet.
Good. That's what we want.
Just literally kept him on the ground the entire
Give me
time.
a Constitution save.
All right. Are those at advantage? When you're right? Nope, all right. Come on, Forged, die.
It was when he's grappled. His
Oh,
speed is
that's
zero.
not good.
So he can't,
Hold
still
on.
can't stand up.
You have inspiration.
Oh, and do I have
Yeah, blessed.
and I'm blessed.
Yes.
That'll help. So that is, let's just see if this will do it. That's 8 plus 210, and then plus 5. That's a lot. That's 13, 14, 13.
15.
15.
6, 10, and 5, 15.
Yeah.
So you rolled a 15 for the save.
Yep.
Okay. Got it. And you pass. But you still take 13 points of piercing damage from that bite.
All right. Halved. Thank you,
And one
DM.
sec. You're lucky you saved that.
Yeah. Or are they?
Okay. That was Yates. Now it's all the ghouls, right? Okay. The one ghoul is going to. You're up in the air, right, Sully?
About 10. What did I say? I moved over.
15 is what you said.
I'm about 15 feet in the
Okay.
air. Yeah.
So the ghoul beside the ogre is going to rush Clint.
Oh no, Clint.
Plant.
The other ghoul is going to rush Clint.
Plant.
The one ghoul is going to climb and go for Shiv. And the other ghoul is going to attack Sully. Archie.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do two on Clint. Hit.
Did he leave my space?
No.
No. Okay.
Hit on Clint, unfortunately.
Ooh, it hit on Clint.
Both of
Broke his
them.
restraint. Paralyzation. But
Claws, 2d4. That is 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage on Clint for both of those. He is not looking okay as he starts to like scream and yell.
Clearly.
And then the one on Shiv is going to attack. That is not going to be enough, Shiv. You are lucky today. Archie
Yep.
is also going to attack. It is not going to be enough either.
All right.
And then the ogre ghoul is also going to attack. It's going to run. What's the movement on it? Its movement speed is 40.
It doesn't even have 5 foot on either side. Well, I guess it does have 5 foot.
No, I'm going to go around the other way.
This way?
No. Yeah.
Don't look up
It's going to
next.
climb over the ladder this way.
Oh, this way.
So we're going to say 5, 10, 15, 20,
So
25, 30. Yeah, so he can, even with double movement on that. I forgot you're there.
yeah, I was about to say
Nexus
she's
is
gonna
being
get
blocked.
attacked if you leave. She was at his feet.
Sorry, Nexus. I didn't know you were there.
That's okay.
It was looking for a target.
It's okay.
That is, it is going to be enough because
You know, it's fine.
13.
I'm very
To hit?
scrappy. Yeah, it hits a little bit, maybe. Just a little.
where to use my
If you heard Nexus,
Already used
Wedler
my
will
reaction,
shove a
so
stick of
sorry.
dynamite up your butt.
It attempts to claw at you. Luckily, I am not rolling well on damage. That's still 8 points of slashing damage.
Nexus goes down.
No!
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
I'm coming for you.
Also, Nexus.
Oh, wait, no. As that happens, though, as that happens, Nexus will use her last first level spell slot to cast Last Strike. So right before Nexus goes unconscious,
Yes.
I gain 1 action.
Okay.
And I get advantage on the check
Okay.
for that. So as Nexus, as he claws at her, Nexus is going to take another swipe at him.
Okay.
So he needs to make a con check.
Okay. Fails.
Okay, and so then Nexus, as she fades to unconsciousness, will do 23 points of slashing damage. And I'm gonna say, just for the sake of it, Nexus just like goes straight up.
yes.
Tain't that the truth?
That is enough, and the ogre goes down.
Get inspiration for that.
Yeah, right? That was dope.
And that is all, and we're going to take a break.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Hey everyone, welcome back from break. All right, right in the middle, in the thick of it. Into the thick of it. That was last. Where did we leave off?
Nexus.
Nexus.
Right.
I killed the big guy.
And you had a something happens at the end of the spell that you cast.
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
Okay, so according to the rules of the spell,
Shout out to Kobold Press.
shout out to Kobold. Maybe shout out.
Maybe not.
Nexus will automatically fail her first death saving throw as a cost to using that.
So you have one save gone.
I
No,
have
no,
one,
no.
one save gone.
On her next
One
turn,
save
when
fail.
she makes a save,
Well,
that first one will fail.
Yeah, it automatically.
Oh, she doesn't get.
So
She doesn't get a failure now.
No.
I mean,
on Nexus's turn.
Yes.
I mean, mathematically, it's the same. I think.
No.
Right?
no,
it's
it's
very
No,
not.
it's not, because if you get one and then you have to roll one and you fail it, that's 2.
Yeah.
So just read the spell real quick.
So it says.
I know you're right here, but
It's okay. You grant yourself a last burst of energy when deeply wounded. Before you fall unconscious, you gain 1 action. Any roll you make, such as for an ability check or attack, has advantage. Which technically, I didn't ever roll advantage, but I called them anyway. And then you automatically fail your first death saving throw.
the first death
Your
save.
first.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, it's just there's
So
no
I
roll, yeah.
have.
This is our death save dice.
Okay, very
If
cool.
you roll a 20, it goes boop, 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 boop. But we've used this for like
What
4
happens?
years on stream.
Okay.
So hold on to that
Okay.
in case you have to make another
It's
one.
way lighter than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Which is the tricky.
Okay, I'm gonna pray over it.
Please.
I'm gonna set it on 20, and then
Okay.
oh, it's flashing. I don't
Yeah,
want
but
it. I'm gonna put it on 12 and just hope for the best.
Alright.
All right. That was Nexus.
Yep.
Cornelius.
Okay. There is as that thing sort of hits the ground, I look over and I see what looks like a mortal wound. You're a little too far. You slump unconscious and you go down. And Mr. Smith is poised, trying to dissect Yates. And the strike stops, and alarm sort of crosses his face, and he's just in a whisper. In fact, only you can hear this. He's just like, please don't make it look be as bad as it looks. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it can't be as bad as that. And as he speaks, there is a strange sort of, it sounds like tinkling gold dust would smell.
Hey, Tinkle. Sorry.
Tinkle.
He's been laughing at
Yeah,
words
you're
I've been
good.
saying
You're
the whole
good.
season, so he gets one.
And it must be that actually sort of when you fell down, maybe your blow was cushioned, maybe you fell on a pack or something, maybe you didn't hit your head. So actually they're much better off. You've actually got 7 hit points.
Oh.
Put that right there.
Give me my dice back.
You don't get to use it
He's so
today.
cute.
As the entreaty to the lady means that it wasn't as bad as it seemed.
Alright.
Oh,
And then
Walk it off.
seeing you stir, there's a thank you. And he goes back down.
Back to work.
Nice.
That's 15, that's a 10, so that is over 20 to hit Yates. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, another 14 points of damage to Yates.
14?
Yes.
Okay. Got it. He is looking but rough. Okay. A Clint is up as he is being swarmed right now and just takes both pistols and puts it to both ghouls and is trying to just point blank fire, taking disadvantage on it if he needs to. That is going to be enough. Oh, and I think that one's going to be enough.
Nice, get it, slit it,
do it.
Burst,
yeah.
burst.
Yeah, if he bursts, that'd be great. That is A and B.
Is that it? Is that enough for them?
Oh, he's just rolling to
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were saying take them off.
Ready. No!
Almost kills the first one.
Almost, okay.
Does not burst on either of them,
Okay.
but does significant damage.
Which one does he almost?
A is looking really bad.
This one? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That is Weedler's up. Shiv is next.
Weedler sees this. He's now staring, having acid burned off part of the flesh of this ogre.
Yeah. Orc.
Orc, I'm sorry.
all good.
This is our ogre,
Yeah.
our ogre ghoul. Weedler pulls. Oh. Weedler reaches in their pocket.
Yeah.
Then grabs a glass eye and
Yeah.
goes and disappears. So
Okay.
it's going to go invisible.
Yeah.
And because they're invisible, he will now make his movement. I feel like I really need to help these folks over here. Movement. He's going to move his 30, and we'll go.
Remember that debris is.
Is
Difficult.
difficult terrain.
There's
But he's short
some
enough
of
to
the
pass under that, isn't he?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure is.
Okay,
Can go
cool.
around.
Actually, I guess he could pass through here, but that's not the way he wants to go. You know what?
You
No,
still
no, no.
get AOLs if you pass people just at disadvantage.
Just
Yeah,
a disadvantage.
exactly.
I think Weedler will actually get some height.
Unless you take the disengage action. But it was probably an action to
But
use your
it was an action to turn invisible.
Okay,
But
so
he
you'll
won't.
get attack of opportunity at disadvantage because you're invisible.
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Good luck.
Okay.
You silly little half-orc. And then Wheeler will move to.
Also the ghoul.
Okay, great.
Just making sure you...
Isn't he engaged with Archie though?
Doesn't matter. Still beside you.
1, 2. He can only move half, so 3. He can go here.
Okay.
Make it-
Attacks of opportunity. The first one is from the half-orc. That is...
They need 15.
Yeah, that's a 19.
Okay.
First one,
Okay.
and that is going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the ghoul, with disadvantage, is going to only be not enough.
Great. All you hear is his voice. Ah!
Alright, my turn.
And it's concentration on your visibility, right?
Sorry.
It
You
will
gotta
be
make a check.
concentration for this, so I need to roll to maintain it.
Yeah.
Oh, just not doing it. Not doing it. A 19.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm glad I moved it.
Yeah, me too.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Let's go, says Wheedler.
All right. Okay, that was Wheedler. Shiv, you're up. Sully, you're on deck.
Yep.
Come on, Shiv.
Get this away from this dang ghoul. He's going to once again hop up.
Nice.
Attack of opportunity.
He moved into space. Yeah.
That is, sorry.
No worries.
11?
Nope.
Okay.
And so while up here, come on. So you're gonna go for the first shot at this ghoul that's right here.
Yep.
Alright, come on.
Make sure you count your bullets.
Yeah, before you have to reload.
It's been how many rounds?
3.
3.
But
Yeah.
you've only shot one
Once.
shot, so you're good. Because remember, it jammed.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Well,
it's a revolver rifle, so it holds 8 bullets
See,
before I need to.
You cleared the jam, so you're 2 down.
Are you 12? You're 12, aren't
yes,
you? Yeah.
at least. At least. Like, that's...
Shoot your shot.
No, you said shark. You actually
said shoot your shark.
Or shard. Thank you, shard.
Shard.
Thank you.
Shard.
Yeah.
Okay, so I technically
Shoot your turn
have
if you work together.
5 more, 7 more. No, 6 more. 6 more bullets.
Okay.
All right.
How?
It's okay.
Oh my god!
What happened?
Rolled a nat one again. Jam. You need a new rifle.
Yeah.
Will we
You
do
have a
shit?
new rifle!
You've been cleaning this shit like at all?
I know. I did pick one up. I did pick one up, but it's
Yeah.
going to take an action
Good
to
change.
unchain. Anyways.
That's
I've
all
never
right.
seen
Have you-
that.
Okay. Huh?
You're walking around like Machete. You've got just like blades on the inside of
I
your
mean,
coat.
just give up on the gun and go.
Will
some
we
point.
turn? I'm going
Have a
to.
rapier.
You already
So-
tried to fire, so that's your action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a bonus.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my bonus to unjam my rifle.
It's an action.
But it has to be an action. Well, you know what I can do?
What's that?
Action surge.
Yeah, action surge.
So
There you
I will
go,
use
buddy.
My action. I cannot speak. Action surge.
To unjam.
Unjam, and then I still then get a bonus
Yes.
Action.
with it. Action too.
Yeah,
You've
you
got this.
use your bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just see him like see the ghoul. He's like, come on. So, and then. Oh, thank God. Okay. That is a 15 to hit.
And that is the ghoul. That's
Yes.
a hit.
That's it. All right.
Use my gunpowder juju. You deserve at least one. You deserve at least one.
And
Ghoul number is that?
oh, thank.
This
one.
will be ghoul. I believe this is ghoul C.
A, B,
A,
C,
D.
D.
No, we
E.
started over here. This is A.
So that
B,
was
C,
A.
D.
So I was doing the wrong ones here.
No, I thought that was A, B, C, D. I thought
No, we started at this corner
Okay.
and worked our way around. Trust me, I put it in here.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D is how they came
So
out.
I did that a little wrong, but we'll figure that out.
okay.
Oh, yeah. So we'll just switch it. That's fine. How many points?
8 points of
8?
piercing damage.
Good.
Attaboy.
Well done.
Nice.
And so you see finally as it unjams, he goes like, takes a breath, and once again he said, "Come on, give me a break," and then points down at the and shoots him straight in the chest, which is the biggest target he has.
Yes.
4 left.
4 left.
Cool. All right. That is Shiv. Sully, you're up.
Knowing that Nexus is okay, and knowing that seeing Wheeler coming over, seeing Shiv over there, seeing Clint doing the Clint thing. Kind of laughs at the judge. Not really. Just out of curiosity, because it's happened twice now.
Yeah.
Do I get a sense that, I mean, especially now being so attuned to fire, do I think that Yates is taking all of this that I'm giving him?
Yeah, he's taking all. Well, you get the sense, yeah.
There's that. Some,
Yeah.
chipping away.
Yeah.
It needs to be poetic, though. It's the worst part. I'm actually, it's weird. I'm actually here. So I'm going to literally float, and literally as he's on the ground, I'm just going to float. He's on the ground, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm literally going to like be floating and hovering right above him.
Okay.
And I'm going
Archie has him on the ground.
even better.
Yeah.
Yes. Just kind of floating right there, and I say, what do I say? As you see the smoke starting to billow around me, you're gonna die, so you might as well be truthful. Are you connected to those bandits? It only answers how fastly you die.
Intimidation check.
Oh, and does he still take the fire damage too?
No, I didn't do a
Okay.
lingering. Ooh. Intimidation?
Yeah.
24.
Okay. He says, "I wish I were."
Nice. Good. Whoa. Narrative.
That's the best thing you could have said. He doesn't get the gun. Yeah, he does. Guns floats over. Sorry, I mean, he is prone. Or
Yes.
he gets grappled.
No, he's prone and grappled.
Okay, that's fine.
He's both.
Puff and smoke.
Okay, that's a deck save.
Yeah.
Fail.
Great. This is going to be a straight roll then, because disadvantage comes prone, advantage comes blinded.
Unless you're within 5 foot of him, just so you know.
Yes.
So if you were, if somebody was prone and you were using a ranged weapon next to them, you don't suffer the disadvantage.
I think that's only for melee weapons. I hear you, but I'm almost positive just for melee weapons. An attack? Oh, an attack? What?
Yep.
Oh, that is point blank. That is point blank. So it's going to be at advantage actually,
Okay.
because
Come
Do you
on,
not get
sure.
disadvantage for point blank for ranged?
I thought it was just melee. I thought so.
And
As long as he's adjacent to him, it's cool.
it's cool.
Yeah.
Which he is, because he's here.
He's there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Well, you're floating above him, right?
I'm floating 5 feet above him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I used my 30. I had 30 feet to get to him.
It's because people don't normally use
Yeah,
ranged
most people
weapons
don't do
They
this.
base to base.
But-
Yeah.
The guy just floats in front and shoots point blank.
Come on.
Oh! Put him out of his misery.
Will that do it?
Okay. Okay, so that's gonna be 6 plus 3 plus 5. That is 14 points of damage.
Wait. Because of Realmsmith rules, and on a crit,
I was
the
gonna
first
ask-
dice is always
I
the
know what you're
max. Will that?
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Oh!
Because
Yeah.
it's automatically max.
It's auto max, and max gives burst.
That's a loophole.
Which
This is a downy.
James, you're the sweetest.
Okay, so that's an extra 5.
So 11.
Wait, that was 5. That was 6, 5,
So 11 plus 5.
3 dice.
16 points of damage.
16. He's still laughing.
That would have been so good.
That smile.
I got a plan. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Don't even worry about
He's
it.
like spitting up blood all around.
Also, I will let you know, because I threw 2 sticks of dynamite, the radius increases by 5. So it's actually 10 feet when that explosion went off.
Okay.
Hold on.
I had to double check that.
I
I think it's his. I think it's.
We mathed wrong. We mathed.
You got the first success.
Hold on. 6,
6.
11, 16. The first roll was a 3.
The first roll was a 3.
6. I rolled because of the burst.
So that's
The
11.
actual roll was a 3.
So
Oh, I see.
19.
So
That was
another-
19 damage, not 16.
Still not.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, like, we did math wrong. I was like, something feels off about that. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need it. I don't need it, but it's been great. That's action and bonus. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. All right. So pretty
Yates
close.
is up.
So close.
Nexus is our MVR.
Yates spits this brackish black liquid up at, and just kind of it sprays out as he's like right on the brink. And he is going to
Hit me, I dare you.
he is going to
Loading. Okay. It's probably not this, yeah.
I took the job you wanted, and you're gonna die never having it.
he lifts his gun at you and takes a shot.
As a reaction, I get to fire a pistol because he hit me within 5 feet.
He hasn't hit you yet.
You're true.
What's that?
Go ahead.
He's got disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Natural 20 would have been disadvantage, but it's an 18.
Yes.
So that is 23 to
He
hit.
does hit.
Okay, does
Sorry,
it still do the
I
damage
totally
to
just
you?
go to joke. So sorry.
You did.
So that's entrapment. What's the damage?
Well deserved though.
It's only going to be 7 points of
So 3 for me because I'm
magical damage.
It's magical.
Yeah,
Whatever.
+1. Sorry, so that's what did I just say?
7.
7, 8.
That's fine. And as I'm so sorry. I'm actually not. As the bullet hits me, I almost flavor wise, I think the bullet comes in and inside of my body it turns and shoots right back at him.
Okay.
What?
This is 17.
But he's still blinded. Sorry.
He's still prone.
He's blind?
No.
No.
Because of he failed off of smoke, didn't he?
No.
He didn't. No, he's
But
right.
he's still prone.
Sorry.
But he's
sorry.
still prone, so you
I
still
totally
get
thought he
that.
was. Yeah,
So
he's still
17
prone.
was your first roll, yeah. That was
17's a highest roll.
Oh, I thought it was 17.
Okay, that's fine.
so 19.
To hit?
Yes.
Yeah. That's,
Okay. And I just want you to know, with this feature, it specifically says being within 15 feet doesn't dispose it. Yes, you know, yeah, it was on
Okay, cool.
that's going to be 7 points of piercing damage.
how do you want to finish Master Yi?
Yes!
I think as that. Oh, have you seen X-Men First Class?
Yes.
Yeah.
As the bullet comes down, it just hovers at his head for a second, as he is in utter control of the black powder that is emanating from this bullet. And he thinks of his son, and he thinks of the bandits. And even though this creature, this cretin, doesn't deserve any mercy, he won't get what he could have had if he was connected to him. And it just slowly burrows through his head.
Oh.
And as it does, you hear that sizzle as he just burns through.
All right. He shudders and then goes limp. All right. That was Yates' turn.
Yeah, it was.
He is now dead. At this point, they all immediately when he stops, all the ghouls can turn in that direction, and they turn and they run.
Oh yeah.
They can take attack of opportunities, but yeah, you can if you want.
I would very much like. Actually, none of them are in my space, I don't think so.
The only one would be Clint.
Clint, yeah.
Or Archie.
And would I?
And Archie.
Yeah, because I don't think I would be even.
Okay, so take an attack of opportunity, Archie.
All right. Nope. That's a nat 1, if that matters.
It sure does. We'll let it go for now. We'll let it go. Okay, so they take off. Clint's take off. He takes a shot at another one beside him, and he goes down.
This one?
Yeah, that goes down. And then the two orcs here turn and run. Or it's not their turn yet. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Archie, you're up.
All right. What color is Yates's blood?
Black.
All right. Seeing Yates kind of go slack, Archie's going to pull his claws out of Yates. It takes a little bit of effort. And he pulls up, and he's just got gore and viscera and black blood dripping out of his extended lower jaw. And you can see the spikes are still growing, even like from his eyebrows now. They're just starting to kind of grow outward and curl up. And his teeth are starting to they're still growing a little bit. It's getting hard for him to talk. And he looks up at the orcs. He says, I run
Love it.
and
Okay.
no, I'm grabbing that guy. I almost said a darn bad word. The closest one to me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and sink my teeth into his backside.
Okay. I like it.
That piece of fecal matter.
And I'm still right. I'm gonna do this recklessly.
Yeah, come on, Arch.
Reckless.
Yep, that's
That's A.
yep, that's A. Bite him in his A. That's a 17 to hit.
Hit.
All right, that is 10 points of piercing damage.
He goes limp in your jaw.
Yes.
That's all right. I got a bonus action and 40 feet of movement.
Looks like a boner's act.
When you're covered in bony spikes, everything's a boner. I'm gonna recklessly attack this one.
Okay.
That one is only 14 to hit.
That
Oh wait,
hits.
Roll a
last-
d4.
It still
It
hits.
hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d4 anyway. Yeah, with 16 hit. And then he takes 10 points of piercing damage, and he is grappled.
10 points.
Yep.
Got it.
I need answers.
Okay. All right. Now it's the orc's turn. That one flees that way.
Did anything collapse? Does it make it
No.
difficult? But damn it! I
all she
wanted
wanted.
him to escape. I wanted to. I tried so hard.
That one is going to try and break the grapple.
Contested.
Yep. 19 for me.
He breaks it.
Okay, so he breaks it and then he runs. You get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, hell yeah. Last one was reckless. This is not reckless.
Yeah.
This, or does it count? I don't know.
You do, you're good. I don't
think it is. 10 to attack. Yeah, 10 to attack.
Roll d4.
Okay, that's
Oh,
miss.
and a 10 D4. If it's a 4, it probably hits.
And he,
13 to attack, sorry.
that hits.
Nice.
Oh, it does hit?
Yep.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
He goes down.
Nice.
No, this guy. I'm gonna get him.
You should have stuck around.
So he, where was he? Just
He
so
was
counts?
over here.
There. So 5,
Yeah.
10, 20, 25, 30. Up the tap tunnel.
It was a,
doesn't even matter.
Okay. Archie, that's you. That's the orcs. Nexus, you're up. Smith, you're on deck.
So are there any?
Actually,
enemies-
at this point, I guess we're still. Are you planning on chasing after that last one?
I mean, I wanted to, but I guess if nobody wants to, we don't have. We can let the undead continue to roam around the bottom of this city.
Have their own little hovel.
Because
well, there aren't any undead left here.
yeah, there are. There are two of them that are still standing. There are two ghouls still standing, and they went to run. You said they ran. You just.
Oh, they ran. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So they are
Sorry,
still
I'm
in the
confused.
cave
I'm sorry.
area down here. So
And did they run 30 there? Was that 30?
no,
They'd go further.
they went further than that because he was here.
Yeah.
Right. This one was dead. He was here, so he crossed actually in front of
Yeah.
him. So
I did an
1,
attack of
2,
opportunity.
3, 4, 5, 6 for 30.
Yeah.
This guy was where?
by Archie.
Yeah, he over here. No, he
No,
was
there.
over here. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one was probably correct.
Yeah. Okay.
But this one can still be seen, right?
Yeah, and that was on their action, so they're gonna dash. Give
Okay.
them another
So-
Oh,
30.
they're actually
Okay.
going to run. Does
Yeah.
he take
Double
an
there.
attack of opportunity?
Yep, I already
He
rolled
did.
it.
Oh, he did.
killed
I
the
missed
other
it. Okay.
So
They're-
Oh, that's right.
They're
That's right. It
gone.
wasn't his
He
turn
got
when
dashed
he
as well,
did
so
that.
they are much further outside.
So at this point, are we good to just move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Out of initiative. You stand in this collapsed cavern. You look up at people from the town, and you start to hear like claps and cheers, and some shouts and screams. And so there's a mix of emotions because there's a bunch of people down here who didn't make it, who collapsed with the town, who were watching around. And they've been dead way too long, including the judge. What do you all do?
Including the judge.
Yeah, I guess
I go,
yeah.
hey, Archie, do you think you can move one of these ladders that are roughly 20 feet tall so we can climb out of this hole?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
I'm actually gonna look at Archie. Just notice that I heard some of the stuff. You good?
Nope. Let's go.
I'm going to kneel down and go through Yates's pockets to try and find anything that might help.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you see Shiv climb down and goes, "So, we did great, didn't we?" Totally including himself into all this.
By great, if you mean there's a giant hole in the center of town hall and half the population's dead, yes.
Do you want to get some
Best
more
love.
bullets, some new ones? Because those clearly are a dodgy box.
Don't listen. I think the last notice was just an.
Wedler wants to know where these tunnels go.
We don't chase them down. We get townfolk in mass and we clear these tunnels properly.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say he was going to go kill him. He just wants to scope it because there ain't no reason to bring what's left of the town folks down here if there's more of them. Like, basically, what Wheeler would like to do is simply either draw out cartography or scope out the situation of how many tunnels there are. Because if it looks like the undead are coming from one specific tunnel, I'm going to collapse it.
It looks like they came from multiple tunnels.
Multiple directions.
So, yeah.
Wheeler would like to spend time, regardless of how long it takes, to actually kind of scope, like, where do these lead?
Yeah, we can timey-wimey it.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. But basically, I'd like to kind of scope out and map out what this looks like.
Sure. So as you take time, I'm assuming bodies are taken. You search him. You find 3 platinum, 39 gold, and 32 silver
I'll add that to our group treasure, y'all.
in his pocket. You find some keys, absolutely. Yep.
Come down here. You may have to tell me one more time, but I should be able to add group gold. Yes, shared treasure. How much?
3 platinum, 39 gold, 32 silver, and a +1 revolver.
You can add shared treasure.
Sully still, I mean, he's concerned. When Big Bear has been so precious, he's gonna note that, but he's gonna start to float back up and say, "Let me just see if we can get some rope or something, so y'all can get out." And I'm gonna fly back up.
Oh, I thought, can we use these ladders? Yeah. These are roughly 20 feet. You said they're 20 feet. I was just
Can they be?
They can be moved. And you guys can climb out.
Sure. You can still 20 feet. 20 feet is bigger than it seems. Yeah.
You can still float if you want. But,
Yeah. I'll float back up, but just make
but
sure.
you guys can create kind of like a makeshift.
Yeah.
I
Sort
might be
of.
wrong about this. That's why I'm not asking you out loud.
People out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
When we
That's up to you.
Okay.
Oh, don't.
When we
don't break
climb
my
up to the
hearts.
top, I want to say to the people, I want teams of no fewer than 5 people with long guns pointing down here in case any of these things come back out.
Hey now. I'm sure. What he said.
All right. Good.
He totally winked at you and jokes.
In response, actually, Catie. Pass me that back. It's okay.
It's
we don't need it anymore.
That was dead anyways. It was just.
It's all over.
It was just Wheeler.
No, not a problem.
Nice knowing you, Wedler.
Oh man.
It's okay. This is all that.
You're gonna crush that by a
No,
god.
totally.
The dynamite finally destabilizes the cavern.
That's what happens.
Jason doesn't want to let me
It
blow
was
things
delayed
up.
implosion.
He just doesn't want to let me blow things up. Do the orcs have anything on them? I'm sorry. Yes.
You
the
can blow
orcs.
things up if you want.
I'm sorry.
We can blow things up if you want.
Well, I only have 2 sticks left. You know what I really want to blow up?
Yeah, I know.
It's our bank now.
I know.
but-
It's still his dirty gold though, and we really don't want anything to do with that.
Okay.
Wash it.
The orcs. Do they have anything of note on them?
Yeah, they do. Actually, I'm going to say that the loot that you found, the gold, is across
Everything.
all of them.
Great. I wasn't really worried about. I was looking for other stuff. So.
Each of them have a set of keys, but less keys on the ring.
Okay, so we got some
Each
keys.
of the orcs. They each had a revolver on them. And like a Bowie knife. Like a big.
Okay. Can a Bowie knife be thrown? Or is it too big? Is it considered too large?
It's more like a short
I would say
sword
that's like
kind
a
of
short
thing.
sword. They're like
So,
this.
yeah,
so
that's what I
not
thought.
like a
It's
short
too
sword.
big, especially for Wedler, because that would be a full size sword.
Yeah.
So we had 4 revolvers.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, 3 revolvers because 1 orc
No.
ran.
Yes.
And the same thing we ended up with.
3 Bowie knives and 1 + 1 revolver.
And 1 + 1.
I give that back to you, right?
1 + 1 revolver.
Yes.
So that actually is on 2.
I think
No.
only in that state
3 revolvers,
would it be a.
Oh, because he had a +1.
and he,
Oh,
and he
I
has
see
a
what
You know what I mean?
revolver.
Like if you did and then did,
Right.
Yeah.
that would
really
be a.
use that plus
Okay.
1
So no.
I would say no.
Okay. Never mind then.
I think.
Yeah. It's not right. It's like weird. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think
Okay.
there would be a safety protocols
Okay.
in place.
Okay. Oh.
Just talking
We're good.
tech.
Don't
You're
worry
good.
about it.
You're good. You're good.
All right.
Yeah.
For the sake of brevity, is there anything you want to do in this area? No role playing, but is there anything you want to do, or any orders you want to give, or anything that you want to accomplish here before we move on?
I'm just going to say, just backing up the patrol, noting that there's an undead presence down here. Any and all individuals who are, I don't use the word able, but any and all individuals who can assist with patching up, boarding up. A lot of people were hurt. Anyone who has, talking to some of the bartenders, getting some alcohol, things of that nature, to like start patching up wounds, like get a whole like makeshift triage area going on.
Weedler would make it easy on everybody so they don't have to build barricades or anything. Weedler would spend time down here either breaking things free or exploding areas where he can block off the paths. So after he's mapped it, right, he wants to know where it goes because that's where the undead are headed so we can get ahead of them. And then all he wants to do is just and blow in the tunnel so that they can't come back to this empty area.
Right. I mean, yeah, mapping this out, it's fairly vast,
Yeah, sure.
and so that will take days, if not longer.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, you can blow up the ones that you think are deeper than others.
Yeah,
or-
and it may be as simple for Weedler as like, I know which direction, like this is headed northeast, southeast.
Sure.
And then we can kind of get a rough idea. So if we head out that way and find
Sure.
an empty cave or a new tunnel, we can come back, but he doesn't want them pulling back here. So he will do everything he can to implode the tunnel so that they can't return to this center point in town.
Yeah. All right.
And then
If everybody's okay with it,
Weedler would really love when they fix the floor of the town hall to be able to use this as his cave.
it's my favorite cave. We killed so much stuff.
Well, that's make sure it's safe and then good.
Yeah.
Brevity, but yeah.
Okay. All right. You all head back to the town hall. You can't really now. But where do you want to stay for the evening then? Obviously, the response and thoughts about your party change fairly dramatically after this encounter.
Yeah.
They realize what Yates
Oh.
really
The
was.
shower.
You know what?
You are given free rooms at the inn and free baths and free perfume and cologne and
I don't want any of
soap.
that.
Okay.
I want the hole in Ten Town. Screw this cave. I want the dwarf hole.
Okay.
And so I'll stay in Ten Town because that's.
Okay.
Well, I feel more comfortable there, but I want to spend some time in this dwarf hidey hole with the automatons because it seems like maybe a good workspace for us.
Yeah. I think we'll try to figure out where to go.
I mean, at this point, it's like mid-afternoon on that day.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So so for the rest of the day, I would say you did whatever you did in
Yeah,
here.
to clean up. To,
Evening
yeah.
came. You stay in Tent Towns.
Oh yeah, I'll stay in Ten
Okay.
Town.
And you in Tent Town, and you guys all head to the inn. I'm assuming.
I'm going to Archie. Are you with us? Did you go anywhere?
Yeah, I'm with you. And you see, as he's starting to cool down, the spikes start to kind of retreating into his body, and they leave holes even when they go back in. I think that's probably why he's a bit reluctant to do that. What can I do you for, Sheriff?
I've seen people fight. I've seen people get angry. I've also seen people with vendettas. Being one myself.
Well,
Not saying you have to, but if you want to talk, I'm going to get it off your chest.
yeah. Well, been kind of poking around in my noggin, thinking about stuff, and you had Yates. He wore that pretty white suit, and then you see all them pretty people at the saloon, but all they want's the money. Then you go to the church, and it's the most beautiful thing you ever seen, but they got it behind walls. You got flowers, smell sweet. They're soft. But the flowers need more than anything. They need water and care more than most people ever get out here. It's almost selfish. That ain't pretty. None of that stuff is pretty. You know what's beautiful? I made a friend, and he's a man of fire and vengeance, and he's cool like the night air, and he's got eyes that are bright like the stars. And I got a little friend, little green fella, and whose heart's as big as the horizon.
Okay.
And he's the bravest little sucker I ever met, and that's beautiful to me. I got Sniff, the smartest mushroom you ever see. He's sharp, he's precise as any old knife, but it's only because he needs to be. That's how he shows his love, with his precision and care. You got Shiv. And Shiv's real beautiful. Shiv's got all that hurt inside of him, but he don't show it. Shiv's just putting it all on the line, and we didn't offer him that much money. If you think about it, he almost died. He broke his gun a bunch of times. He did that for us, and that's beautiful to me. And then you got Miss Nexus. And you see all these people, and they put metal on their bodies to make themselves beautiful. But, well, Miss Nexus is made out of jewelry. Yeah. I think that's the prettiest jewelry I ever seen. I don't think flowers, money, fancy white suits are beautiful. And I think y'all are beautiful. That's it.
And you may think you're monstrous. You may think you're the creeper in the night who has to stay behind the tall trees to block how big you are. You may think that you're not able to be amongst all of us. But you're just as beautiful as we are.
Mm-hmm.
You are just as beautiful as we are.
You know, roses have thorns.
They sure do.
People might see your body and just see the size there, but I've been around the wastelands for a long time. Usually there's always just been mostly hurt and people who want to hurt, but along with everybody here, you as well especially, it's a breath of fresh air. Like those flowers, like the ones in the church. To see someone that actually genuinely cares.
Yep.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know how long we'll be here. We still have to meet up with a friend of ours.
I'm not gonna stay for too long.
No.
I hate to ask you, can I get that map out of your pocket?
Yep.
Weeder takes it and slots it back into his bag and realizes that there's still this mound of gold from the one living bandit that we or no, what was the ever-living bandit that Wedler killed.
And he says, you know, I don't know anything about claws or what a percent is, but I feel like this 95 gold is like a 4. That's a number, right?
Sure.
4%. And it is only polite that we pay you.
And Wedler puts it down.
My rep said so.
He looks at the pouch, looks at Wedler, he goes, I really appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
But I believe the stipulations of the contract was I act as your guide when we leave this town. So
We haven't left yet.
it doesn't count. And he pushes it back in your direction.
So, you know, I was thinking about Yates. I pick up the bag and I look at it and I weigh it. I imagine his bank is full of the gold of the people of this town. what if we just split that evenly amongst all the businesses? And give back to them instead, because, I don't think y'all want me blowing up the bank. You want to blow up the bank? Okay.
I do believe most of their savings are actually in the bank. So.
Yeah, under Yates. But
Well, it's no longer there, so.
he made them pay him to be here. That's not their money anymore.
That's how mortgages work. But anyway, and he takes the bag and he says, right, we can absolutely do that. And ties the bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and counts out 6 gold coins.
Okay.
And then ties the bag. Right. We'll split that between them. We'll take it off the.
So we're from 95 to 89 gold.
Yeah.
We split across the town, and then we each get 1 gold each.
No. Well, we're going to need those.
For what?
Nanas are expensive.
What are they? Nanas?
Get my own nana.
So we're keeping the gold.
No, we're keeping that.
We're
Oh, the
giving them
6
one-
Let's go.
Okay, but the 89. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Just I have this thing called shard. It does math for me. And Weeder says, as much as I'd like to hang around town and fix up your new workshop, and maybe dig in the mines a little bit, I feel like I should maybe get back to what I came here for.
I have a thought, if I may. What if, and she kind of looks at all of this sort of treasure and the platinum and all this stuff, and she says, what if, because you are right, the bank belonged to Mr. Yates, but much of the money inside belonged to the people.
Yeah.
But the buildings do not. What if we gave the town back to the people?
They're buildings,
Yeah.
so they don't have to pay for them.
Well, what you do is you would operate a business as some sort of cooperative. So any future business coming in would be shared by the community at large. All we'd need to do is we'd need to put somebody in. In fact, Crick actually is probably a good.
Yes, Crick need a job.
Well, yeah, I need to talk to, Brilliant. She is
Yeah.
mayor. Technically, sheriff. I'll give Crick that full authority.
Yeah.
But they'll make a decision. As a matter of fact, are we at the end?
We're all up. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Not at the end of our lives. I still have at least
no.
4 years in me.
At the inn or at Tenton?
I think we went to the end. Sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, before, as they all go to the inn, you see Shiv say, give me a moment, I'll be right there if you don't mind.
All right.
And he instead goes to the temple. And you see him walk up, you see him go inside. And this time, when he first walked through, he just had a singular purpose. He just walks by. But then as he's going through, he remembers his compatriots and remembers how everybody interacted with things, and especially how Archie took the time to enjoy this. And he realized that his entire life, he's never seen anything like this either. So he takes a moment to sniff the flowers as well, and then walks into the church and straight to, hopefully, if Decus is still there.
Yeah.
And he walks in. If you don't mind, can I talk to you for a bit, priestess?
Yes, of course.
I've never been really much of a religious man, and I've always viewed any of my interactions or relations in forms of contracts and give and takes. And so far, clearly, it has not really worked for me. And I really don't even think that any of them were real. A lot of them just snake oil salesmen working the town to just take last coin and last buck from them. But for the first time, I have proof that at least one of them is real. And if you would have me, could I ask you for some sermons or some scriptures that I can take with me to at least learn on my way?
Oh, yes, of course. I got 1 minute. And she kind of goes back and she grabs a little kind of book, a pamphlet, collection of notes that's kind of tied up. She says, here you go. That should be great on your journey.
Do I need to do any sort of words, prayers, or
You'll find your way.
no rituals, nothing?
You'll find your way.
And then he looks at her and looks back at the statue. And then tips the hat at the statue and goes, "We'll be talking soon." And walks out.
Nice. All right, you all settle in for the evening. On the morrow, I'm assuming you have a location that you want to head to.
Tweedlers!
Just tweet.
1 hour north.
I'm gonna for brevity. I'm gonna talk to Borellian and say there are things I have to do. I'm not against coming back in the future, but I don't want to leave this place without capable hands. Therefore, I will be giving my position to the one who deserves it more than anyone, and that's Crick.
All right. You sure?
Clint.
Clint or Crick?
Crick.
Okay. Are you sure Crick is up for it? He's not quite the violent type. Do you think he can?
Being a sheriff isn't about being violent.
All right. I'm just saying, if he has to, can he handle
I got
himself?
a feeling with the right motivation,
Yeah.
Crick will be willing to do anything.
All right.
But
Crick likes gold.
I'm an associate deputy whenever you need me.
Right.
And if I come back, I'll return to my post. But I got something I gotta do. A promise I made to
All right. And on your way out on the road, you folks pass and you look over and Clint is standing.
A human with long brown hair.
Yes. And he says, "I'm sorry for all the deception, but things needed to be done.
You kind of saved our butt, so
Man. On a good day's
I
work.
guess we should be thanking you.
Man, it's all right. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Where you going?
You know, the road will take me where I need to go.
No, you have to walk the road.
That's never mind.
Love that.
You all take care of yourselves.
You too.
It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Oh, yes, it has been a pleasure.
He turns around and he walks off.
A little wind goes by and you just hear Valor Morgulis.
Start up the road, and as you're walking,
As we're walking, Wheeler goes, "Hey! I thought up an ending to my song!"
You had a song?
Okay, shush.
Are we really going to... Okay.
Oh, yes, we are. You know, songs keep the snakes out of your boots.
Science.
I ain't wearing boots.
Well, then I'll go keep the snakes out your toes. And Wheatler walks and sings. I wrote this yesterday, everybody, don't judge me. Mr. Yates is the one I hate. He smells real bad and just dictates. Hate his face, it smells of waste. Time to put him in his place. You and me, we're gonna save Hell's Bank.
Oh my goodness.
You and me, we're gonna save Hell's Bank. Mr. Smith, he likes to heal. Archie comes in for the kill. Shiv, he shoots and Sully smoke. Nexus waves and says, "Hello! You and me, we're gonna save Hell's Bank. You and me, we're gonna save Hell's Bank." Bridge. Waste and West is our homeland. It is here I met my friends. We eat lots of nanners with our breakfast. Archie thinks the Yates smells tangy, but he wears a nice white suit. Tonight we fight for the good of all. Guns are drawn, guns are drawn under Town Hall. The deputy team is on the case, bringing ballots to the waist. You and I are gonna save Hell's Bank. You and I are gonna save Hell's Bank. You and I have gone and saved Hell's Bank.
Oh,
Oh,
Deputy!
and you all head up the road as the sun begins to set in front of you towards the homestead of Old Man Tweed. And that is where we're going to end the season. Very good. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Again, we couldn't do this, first of all, with you at home. You folks at home have been amazing, of course, in your support and your continued support of Realmsmith and our communities and Kobold Press and everything we do here. Thank you again, of course, to our wonderful sponsors, specifically Kobold Press and your amazing content that has given us such a great time this week, and all of our other sponsors. Again, if you liked what you saw, make sure that you spread the word, that you talk about it, that you share, you comment, you do all those things, subscribe, and that'll help us to be able to do season 2, because we'd love to see where this group of characters goes.
Hashtag deputy.
As usual,
give it another one. Yeah.
As usual, if you want to watch our after show, you can do it tonight as a patron of Realmsmiths. If not, you can watch it on Sunday. And as we say, a final farewell for this season for Tales from the Wasted West. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
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 Season